All right, Phys Ed friends, I'm going to teach you how to make an activity ball that you might not have at home out of paper and tape. We're going to call it a tape ball, okay? So, in order to make this, I need a couple things. Paper, all right, or packaging paper, stuff like that from Amazon, or even computer paper, notebook paper that you can ball up. Second, you need some sort of tape. I got two different kinds of tapes here. I got duct tape and I have injury tape, all right, or ankle tape. You can use masking tape. You can use any kind of tape that you think is strong enough to hold the ball so you can use that activity ball for a long time, okay? I'm going to use today duct tape. So I don't need this anymore because we're going to make our own. I'm going to take my packaging tape or paper and I'm going to ball it up however way I think I can. And as I ball it together, I want it to be really tight and secure and also compact, right? So I'm just going to mold that paper in any way I can. Again, you don't have to use packaging paper. You could use any kind of paper, but you want to roll it up into a fist-sized ball that you can now tape. Now, I have my paper ball, as we can see here. Now, we want this to be secure, right? So we can use it for a long time. So now I'm going to take my tape, could be masking tape, could be duct tape, something strong, and basically I'm just going to wrap it up. Okay, so I'm going to find a perfect position here, a loose end on the ball, and I'm just going to pull it gently, and I'm going to do one wrap, and then I'm going to rip the tape off, okay? We've started our ball. I got it wrapped around one side. Now, in order to make a nice sphere out of this activity ball, we want to wrap that tape around the other side. So, I'm going to go across and put the tape on the existing tape, and now I'm going to roll again around the opposite direction. And then I'm going to pull it again. Now, as you can see, we are starting to make a ball. Now, if this is all the tape you have, this is fine for a ball. But if I want to make this a nice, secure ball I can use for many activities at home, I'm going to wrap it a couple more times. So I'm going to grab my tape again. Again, you can ask your parents, your guardians at home to get you any kind of tape that you want. And I'm going to wrap, again, around the opposite way. And then I'm going to pull it. You can see you don't need a ton of tape to make that ball. We're getting closer. Again, I could stop right here, which would be totally fine, totally secure. But I'm going to make this ball a legit ball I can use for a long time. So I'm going to grab that tape one more time. And I'm going to wrap again around the paper that's showing, and if I want to do it one more time to conclude this, I'm going to find that tape again, and I'm going to wrap it all the way around until we have that ball. Now, as you can see, this is an awesome, durable ball that I can use for overhand, underhand throwing, catching, underhand rolling, but this is going to equip me to be a great learner at home for my at-home PE. Tape and paper. Paper ball. All right, friends, we're going to use another at-home object to make our own activity ball for phys ed or PE at home. I made a t-shirt ball. This is a ball that's made out of an old t-shirt. So how do I get this from that? So what you're going to do is you are going to find an old t-shirt, one you never wear anymore, or maybe a sibling doesn't wear anymore. This is my son's t-shirt. He doesn't wear anymore. Second, you're going to need tape. Again, you want to use durable tape, masking tape, duct tape, athletic tape, whatever you want to use. I have a lot of athletic tape at home from an injury I had in the past. I'm going to use that. Again, you can ask your parents to go and buy you some cheap masking tape or duct tape to make your own activity ball for home. So this is simple. I'm just going to fold this across, and then I'm going to roll it up kind of like a hot dog. Now you might tell yourself, Mr. Spring, that's not a ball. Well, no, we got to use the tape to make it into a ball. So now I'm going to fold that hot dog in half, okay? And now I got a little ball, right? But it's not going to hold together unless I use some tape. So I'm going to grab my tape. Again, you can pause during this video to take your time to make these. And I'm going to put the tape on one side of the t-shirt. Get rid of that, we don't need that. And then I'm gonna pull that across to secure it to itself. You see how I did that with the tape? Again, you can pause so you can see that. Now, I got my ball that's starting, right? Now, I could stop here if I only have this amount of tape and it might stay together, but I want to keep wrapping this thing around with the tape to make a nice, durable, all right, cushion type activity ball to use with my activities. So I'm going to continue to use the tape that I have, and I'm going to go across again. So I'm going to, almost like I'm making a plus sign. See how I'm making a plus sign? Now I'm going to go across, not too tight, and I'm going to connect all that tape again. As you can see, the ball is taking shape. Now it's kind of square, that's okay. Making a perfect sphere at home is not going to be the easiest thing to do. But now think to yourself, how can I use the tape I've left and the spots on this activity ball to make it more like a sphere or circle? So I'm going to grab that tape again. I'm going to go across. Another way to cover up that t-shirt and tape the tape to itself. I'm getting closer. Now again, I want to continue to tape over the areas of the t-shirt that I can see. So I'm going to cross again. Bam! We're getting so close. And as you go, kind of tighten that ball up. As you can see, it's really coming together. All right, I think maybe one more tape, and we got a perfect at-home t-shirt ball to use with our activities. Again, taping across to itself. That's how you can make your own at-home PE phys ed activity ball out of tape and an old t-shirt. There you go. Alright, PE pals and phys ed friends, I'm going to teach you, if you don't have an activity ball at home for your at-home PE lessons and phys ed lessons, how to make an aluminum foil ball out of aluminum foil and leftover paper at your house. So, let's get from this to this. Obviously, you're going to need some kind of paper. Or you could just continuously ball up a bunch of different pieces of aluminum foil too. But in order to save on resources at home, I'm going to teach you how to use this old construction paper or printer paper or notebook paper and make it into an aluminum foil ball. So, I got my construction paper. Now, I need some aluminum foil. Okay, again, your parents might already have this at home, or you could just ask them to borrow some from a neighbor or even get some yourself. But I'm going to take this in a second to make that ball. First, I'm going to take each piece of my paper and I'm going to ball it up into a snowball, right? Not too dense, okay, but I want to form a nice sphere, okay? Now, that's a good looking sphere. I'm going to take that sphere, that ball, and I'm going to put it into the other paper. Now, I'm going to wrap that up into another ball. And as you can see, it's getting a little bit bigger. I'm going to take this other ball I've created and I'm going to put it on top of the other paper. And you guessed it, I'm going to continue to wrap it up to make a little bit bigger ball. Now, you could continue to go bigger with your sphere or your paper ball if you want to by adding more and more paper, but I want my ball to be about the size of my fist, and I'm pretty close right there. Now, here comes the fun part. I'm going to put my ball, okay, up here away from the aluminum foil. Next, I'm going to take my, be careful, I'm going to take my aluminum foil and I'm going to make one sheet. I'm going to gently open that up. Now, if you need to, remember, you can have your parents, your guardians at home help you with this. Now, you might think to yourself, what do I do next? Or you already know. You got it. You're going to grab that paper ball and you're going to put it in the middle of the aluminum foil. Now, what the aluminum foil is going to do is wrap it up and then you're going to crinkle it together because, as you all might know, when you push tinfoil together, it kind of sticks and forms tight to itself. So here's the easy part. I'm going to fold this over, okay, kind of like I'm making a burrito, and then I'm going to lift it up just like this. So I got my little package, and now all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that ball and I'm going to start to fold it to itself. And I'm just wrapping, kind of like I'm making a snowball. And I'm wrapping and forming and wrapping and forming until, boom, we have an aluminum foil ball. Now, if you want to make this a little more safe for your at-home PE lessons, you could wrap this in some sort of tape to make it less sharp, all right? But we got a ball that's going to last us a long time that could be used for overhand throwing, underhand rolling, all right? But again, if you don't have a regular activity ball at home, you can make your own out of aluminum foil and some paper. Hey Phys Ed friends and PE pals, if you don't have an activity ball or activity sphere at home, we can do it with socks. As you can see right here, it's not a perfect ball, but this rolled up pair of socks is going to allow me to do some serious at-home PE activities that involve overhand throwing, underhand throwing, maybe some rolling. But how do we get to this? Well, in order to get to this, we obviously need two socks. So, in this video right here, I'm going to show you how to take these two socks and you're going to make it into a ball. So, first thing, you're going to make those socks lay right on top of each other. Now, these are longer socks. In a second, I'm going to show you how you can make a sock ball out of shorter socks. But with a longer sock, I'm going to fold the bottom, not the top where you put your feet into, the bottom onto itself. Then, I'm going to fold that up towards the top of where we put our feet into. Okay, now here comes the fun part. And again, if you need a parent or a guardian to help you with this, they can totally do it. Now I have my large rolled up folded part, and I gotta open up this foot insert. See right here? But let's put our fingers on each side. You see I'm hugging each side of the sock. And then I'm going to take one side of the sock and I'm going to close that foot insert, and then I'm going to open up by pinching it the other foot insert, as you can see there. Now, here comes the fun part. It's kind of tough, but I'll do my best to show you. I'm going to try to pull that wad of socks, that ball, inside of itself. Now, if it helps, you can go back and rewind that and pause it to see how it works. But now I have a sock that I can overhand throw, underhand roll, catch, stuff like that, and do it safely at home. Okay? And if you really want to keep these socks and you're able to do it as a ball activity, you can wrap it around with tape and really secure it. Now, we got this sock. Here's another sock we made, sock ball. Now, how do we make one out of short socks? So I'm going to go in reverse on this one. I'm going to pull all the socks out from each other. And now I have two short socks. So again, I want to lay them on top of each other, just like so. And just like we did with these two socks, I'm going to fold the sock over, already kind of making a ball, right? It's kind of flat, but we're going to make it more sphere-like in a second. So we got our 2 foot inserts, 1, foot insert 2. And I'm going to take one side, right? I'm hugging each side with my fingertips, and I'm going to open up one while I'm pinching the other. See that insert? Now again, I'm going to fold it into each other to make a sock ball. Okay? That's out of short socks. Again, you can tape this one up too and make it really tight, but that's how you take your socks at home and turn them into activity balls that you can use in your at-home PE lessons with your teacher.